Club Italia hosted Birchway Niagara's annual Brunch, Bid, and Bowl fundraiser, and the cold morning didn't stop the community from coming out to support International Women's Day. This year marked Brunch, Bowl, and Bid's 20th anniversary. The event is an action-packed day full of exciting fundraising events. President of the Board of Directors Jennifer Cotis commented on the event's tremendous growth.
The original crowd, I think, was around 80 to 100 people. So today we have almost 300 people here today from across our community. So it has grown substantially, and I know it will continue to gain momentum as more people learn about it. The goal is to get like-minded people together to learn about Birchway Niagara, and then of course to raise money. So the brunch is an opportunity to learn about Birchway Niagara, and then there's an opportunity to bid on both silent auction and a live auction, which is fantastic. And then we go on to a bowling event where teams have got together to raise over $1,000 each for Birchway Niagara. So primarily it's a fundraiser, but it also raises awareness. And so putting the two together is what makes it really magical.
Lane, the auctionista, has hosted the event for 8 years in a row. They are passionate about the event and what it stands for. What keeps bringing you back?
How many minutes do you have? Well, it's the cause, right? When people give of their time and give of their resources and they help lift others up, that's where real change happens. You know, helping the women and children in shelter or any other cause that I'm working with, helping people live their best lives, helping people thrive and reach their full potential. I mean, the fact that there still is a Birchway Niagara and a need for a women's shelter, that's what keeps bringing me back, because in this world that we live in, intimate partner violence is absolutely unacceptable, and we've got to keep working towards ending that violence and working towards a gender equitable world.
Many familiar faces return to this year's event. One local who supports Birchway every year is Niagara Falls Mayor Jim Diodati.
I'm here today to support women. Women everywhere, women past, present, and future. I've got 2 daughters, and I think it's important that the community comes together. We circle the wagons, and we protect our ladies, especially today on International Women's Day. We get to specifically honor and recognize women. We stop, we pause, and we give them extra kudos.
One of the biggest focuses of the event is the importance of community. Birchway expressed their gratitude for the Niagara community's continued support.
Community is about everything, because community allows us to set the norms, and more people being aware stops the gender-based violence. And so if people stand up, if young men stand up to their peer, if people stand up to each other when we start to see these behaviors, that's how it stops.
We're so excited to have the support of everyone here today. It's a good awareness raising event so people can learn about, the impacts of intimate partner violence, and we can ally together as a community to make a real difference. We always host today's event around International Women's Day, and so there is been so much advancement in feminism and the equality and equity of women, but there's still so much work to be done. Last year in this province alone, 64 women and children were murdered due to gender-based violence, 4 here in Niagara alone. And so there is a significant amount of work we need to do in community education so we can make, Niagara, this province, Canada, an inhabitable place for intimate partner violence.
And what's your favorite aspect of today's event?
I love the live auction. Lane, the auctionista, is incredibly fun. They bring so much life to the room, and everybody will have a good time.
Probably the excitement of the live auction and the excitement of who's going to win what, that's always fun, and if someone outbids you and that. So the excitement of that is probably the part I like.
What am I looking? So I think the bidding, so I have my bidding number, so we'll see what kind of stuff I'm going to get and how I can support the ladies here today. And I think this is just, it's a great day. I look forward to it every year. In fact, today would be my mother-in-law's birthday, and we always celebrated on International Women's Day. So it was always a funny thing that, for me, it's synonymous. Women's Day, my mother-in-law, happy birthday.
In Niagara Falls, for The Source, I'm Kyle Metade.